Hi everyone, today I'm doing a little mini transformation video for you all. So there will be a big one featuring my last big haul of dolls that has like 80 different makeover clients in it. But I've planned to do this one since I got this doll because she's really scary looking, and I thought that this would be a really good example of like how you can take a doll that looks like trash and make her look beautiful. Meet first edition Moxie Girl's Lexa. I rescued her from the Salvation Army last week. I found her in the doll section when I was donating some stuff, and as you can see, her hair is totaled. Now I already have a first edition Lexa doll. She came with her whole outfit, like her little socks, her sneakers, and her dress, but I already washed and put those away because she's going to wear a fashion pack on display. But Colleen thought we should save her, so this is going to be a really detailed transformation video of start to finish of how I make Lexa go from this to hopefully we can get her to look like this. This is my old Lexa doll that I got on eBay, and she had pretty bad hair too. I'll insert a picture of what she looked like when I got her. It's actually some of the first pictures I took for my Flickr for the transformation album. You can see she has earrings and her hair is really sleek, and she just looks so much more loved than this Lexa. They don't even want to be near each other because she's a contamination. She's going to require a lot of work. She's pretty dirty. I don't know if you guys can tell, but her face is kind of shiny looking and oily, and she's just disgusting. Stealing your Wendy doll. To clean Lexa, I'm sorry about Colleen in the background here. We're actually in the middle of filming a transformation video, so sneak peek. So the other transformation video, and Tiana's over here. What you're going to need to clean a doll like Lexa, she's filthy, so my tools of the trade are always baking soda. This is going to get all the grub off her face, and it's totally safe. I don't like using chemicals on my dolls. It's just a personal preference. Like, I'm very health conscious and environmental conscious, so I don't like using strong chemicals, but if you want to use different things on your doll, that's your prerogative. I like dish soap. I'm really into the Gain brand of dish soap because I've tried a lot of different ones, but it has a really long-lasting smell, and it's like almost like shampoo, but it lasts longer.
Dude, are you having the Gain on camera?
Not sponsored. And then it also, I like to use diluted gel. I just buy like the cheapy brand of gel from Walmart, and I put a few squirts in this color bottle and dilute it with warm water. You're also going to need a toothbrush to scrub. Ow. I find that that gets the job done a lot better, like just washing her with like soap in your hands. This toothbrush has seen better days and is actually going to get thrown out after this haul that we're cleaning. And wide tooth comb is going to help, and a fine tooth comb. I don't know where the rat tail comb went, but yes. So that's what I use to clean the actual doll. I'm going to wash Lexa in some warm water. It's actually hot. I have a really strong tolerance for heat, so what I can tolerate most people probably can't. The perks of rain mods. So ignore the dolls in the sink, they're just soaking. So I'm just gonna take my toothbrush and I'm gonna scrubby rubby. I feel like I always do the same
You and Lexa look good on camera together.
Hello. I feel like I always do the same things, which is why I feel like it's boring to always include like a lot of detailed clips of me cleaning dolls, because it's just the same thing. I'm very methodical. I don't like to branch out and try new things if my old techniques work. I clean Lexa's butt. And then I like to get a favorable amount of baking soda on my skanky toothbrush and scrub. And under your chin. So the spots that most dolls get really dirty that you might forget to clean are like the back of the head, underneath the chin, and if they have feet, which she doesn't, so this is point. But like the troll here, he has feet. You know, those are where dirt tends to collect that you can overlook, and like, you know, the inner legs, the crotch region, yeah, all that needs to get cleaned. And then usually what I like to do is while she's wet and she's covered in baking soda, I'll kind of let that sit for a minute, and then I'll put some dish soap in. You don't need a lot. I get a little happy with using a lot of dish soap, and I'm going to work it in. Her hair is like a Brillo pad. Like, this is one of the worst cases I've ever seen. Someone clearly brushed her. And Alice making a cameo. I'm sorry, this is not a very polished transformation video because I'm trying to multitask.
It's just so smells delicious.
It is. It's like citrusy smelling, so it works really great. Luckily, Lexa doesn't smell too bad, whereas the dolls in the sink smell like cigarettes. Sorry if you're a smoker, but your dolls will smell like an ashtray. And they've actually turned the water kind of like a yellow color, and this is really important. You want to like look over. And I do this with every doll. If I'm watching 100 dolls, I check them all. And like the back of Lexa's head is still kind of dirty, and her face was pretty grubby when I got her, so I'm just going to re-baking soda her. Circular motions. Now if your doll has like flaking off face paint, or you know, they're just really old, or they're really new, like a brand new doll, like not a doll necessarily in the store, but like a more modern Barbie or Monster High doll, they have such soft heads and the paint quality is not like what it used to be, so you do have to be careful. You don't want to like have at it too aggressively until you kind of test out the waters. Some dolls are just randomly not painted very well, but MGA dolls are usually pretty durable. Actually, I'd say they have the most durable face paint because their heads are so hard that you can like really just have at it. That makes a big difference. So I'm gonna wash her again. I always wash twice. I feel like this is a tutorial and a transformation video. And if their hair is really spongy like Lexa's, after you detangle it, you might want to wash them again and get some conditioner. I don't know if I showed that. That's helpful. That's actually really important. I'm just gonna brush her hair. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing. Oh, okay. Man hands over here needs to move stuff. God, her hair is awful.
On a sidebar, Alice's hair is disgusting.
I know, isn't it?
Look at
I took it out of
this.
the box. I was like, bleh. Alright, I'm gonna turn you guys off because this is gonna take me a while. Okay, so now stage 2 is giving Lexa a boil wash. The boil wash is not going to do much for her hair. It's in such a sorry state. Some dolls, if you're lucky, if you get like a store-bought Moxie girl that doesn't have really kinky hair, it will help the nylon and you might not have to flat iron it. I usually like to flat iron anyways because it makes a nice difference. But I'm just doing this because what it does is it kind of takes the bulk out and it makes the hair a little bit easier to comb through. So when I'm doing the flat iron, it makes my life easier. So I just heated this bowl up in the microwave. Some people like to boil wash on the stove. That's up to you. I just warn you that I've heard from one of my viewers that she accidentally melted a doll doing it on the stove, and I've heard other people say that because the metal of the pan gets so hot that if the doll makes contact with it, it can melt her. So just be aware of that. Like, be really careful. I always use the microwave. I've boil washed, like, what would you say? I have almost 3,000 dolls. Some of them are guys, so being generous and saying that like 500 of them don't have hair that can be boil washed.
But you've also done multiple boil washes.
Right. So I mean, I've probably done like a few thousand boil washes in my day. So,
Easily.
and I've never, ever, ever.
We've even boil washed American Girl.
Yes, I've never, ever, ever had a doll melt at all. So, not even close. And I've had a few dolls sizzle up with the flat iron when I was just learning and I didn't control the temperature better, but like I can honestly say that I've never had a problem heating it up in the microwave. So that's just my testimonial. Take it for what you will, but I personally think it's a safer way and it's more convenient for me. I haven't even attempted to fine tooth comb her yet because it's pointless because she's just gonna break my combs. So I'll check in with you guys when she is ready to be flat ironed and I'll show you some of the flat ironing and then we're on to wardrobe and accessories. So I'm gonna flat iron Lexa now. Her hair's all dry right now because I washed her and then I was washing the other dolls you guys saw. So this is what it looks like after it's been washed and boil washed. The boil wash did not make much of a difference. So I'm just gonna go row by row. I do have a tutorial on how I flat iron doll hair if you're interested. And her hair is still very naughty. So this is the status update. I have done all of Lexa's hair except the last few rows up by the scalp, which are the most important. You can see that her hairline is very fuzzy, so I need to be really careful with these sections, and she's obviously going to need to trim after. Because her hair is so stretched out from being brushed by her previous owner, as I've been going through each section, I've been kind of trimming off some of the stretchy bits because it's just getting tangled. So I have some Lexa hair here. I don't usually have to do that, but her hair is so knotted, even though I conditioned it and boil washed it and all that, that's what I have to do. So I attempt to comb it out with a fine tooth comb. Luckily the flat iron kind of makes it easier, and then you can see all this like really stretched out stuff. I've just been kind of snipping off a little bit just to make my life easier, not much. It's not going to affect the final product, and I'm going to be trimming it anyway, so I'm not like worried about perfection, just to make my life easier. And then just making a few passes. These final touches make all the difference. Kind of comb Lexa's hair out and see if anything looks kind of wiggly to me. So then I'm going to trim her and come back and see if there's anything left that needs to be done. She needs quite the trim because the comb keeps kind of snagging at her ends because she's so damaged, so I'll be back. So I have picked out an outfit for Lexa to wear. It's a Jamie Girl fashion pack. Colleen actually suggested this, and I thought it was the perfect outfit for her. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of Moxie Girls spare feet because a lot of the fashion packs, most of them, were sold without shoes, and then most Moxie Girls with extra clothes, like the dolls themselves that came with extra clothes, they also didn't come with spare shoes, so it's not very easy finding Moxie Girls shoes. The ones I have pretty much came from an eBay lot. But luckily, this outfit will match Lexa's sneakers. So now that I have her outfit picked out, I'm going to make, hi Oliver, I'm going to make her some matching earrings. Because I love to make earrings. I don't know what kind I'm going to make yet. It is time for the final reveal of Lexa, what she looks like all cleaned up. So I have my old Lexa over here, and I'm sorry that the lighting is bad, but it's raining outside and it's supposed to be gloomy for probably the rest of the week, so I just wanted to finish this video for you all. I'll have pictures of her makeover in here, so if you can't really see super well here, I apologize. So I finished her yesterday, and I actually filmed this part yesterday, but apparently I was holding my camera the wrong way, so when I went to edit I realized I had to refilm this bit, but that's okay. So this is old Lexa, and this is new Lexa, and I think she looks just as good as old Lexa. So I made her earrings, as you can see. There's some glare coming off from my lamp, and I based these off of her outfit that she's wearing. So I liked the tribal print on these pajama bottoms. Oh my. I thought that these little beads with print would match, and I used teal and pink to match the print on her outfit. And I made her little hair accessories using ribbon to match the colors of the outfit as well, and to kind of hold her hair back. So I think that her hair turned out really nice. I mean, it's not quite as soft as my old dolls, but it looks really nice. And you can see here that it is quite a bit shorter. Now, I think it already may have been cut before, because if you look at the before photos, her hair's really short looking there too. It's pretty balled up. And I didn't trim off that much, maybe an inch. It is a lot shorter, as you can see. But that's okay, because it's more manageable this way, especially since she's gonna have to sit for now on display. It's best that her hair is not super long, because if you sit a doll with really long nylon hair, sometimes it can make kinks in the flat iron. She's adorable. I love her very much, and I'm so glad I saved her. I know that this wasn't the most interesting transformation video because I don't have a lot of dolls, but I really wanted to show how a little time and a lot of love can make a doll that otherwise might have been trash worthy become a true treasure, because that's what makes doll collecting for me so much fun, is, you know, putting time and love into all of my dolls and saving ones like Lexa. And that's actually just the pure reason why I bought her, because obviously I already had a first edition Lexa. So it did take quite a bit of time to flat iron her hair. It took me, I want to say, like an hour to do her hair, maybe an hour and a half, because I needed to spend a lot of time flat ironing because it kept stretching on me and it was hard to comb through, and I wanted her part line to be really nice at the end. It was worth all the effort, and she's actually a really nice doll now that she's clean, and I look forward to putting her on display with my other dolls. So thank you all so much for watching, and stay tuned for more transformation videos. I'm currently working on a really big one of like 80 dolls from my last flea market haul, so stay tuned for that. I will have it up in a timely manner. I just want Colleen to be home so we can dress the dolls together and stuff. And here is Lexa on display. The Moxie girls are a little disheveled right now because Colleen tried to put magic hair stamping style Sophie on here and kind of messed everyone up, but I'm going to be dusting them soon, hopefully. So there she is with her family, her new family. So thank you all so much for watching, and until next time, love your dolls, love yourself, and love your life.